Hey YouTube, it's Sharice here, and as you can see, my face is almost all the way complete, and I should have filmed this, but I wanted to show you guys what I do when I'm actually doing a full face of makeup. And when I say a full face of makeup, I mean concealer, highlighter, contouring, blush, actual eyeshadow look, brows, highlighting my brow bone, like when I do a full beat face. And today I'm supposed to have a couples photo shoot with my boyfriend Corey. And but it's kind of raining, so I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's starting to rain, but I just wanted to show you like the products that I use to get what you see. And as you can see, my face is actually really highlighted. I usually don't wear concealer, as you guys know, and I usually don't highlight my face, but just so you can see the difference that it makes and just like how it just looks more glam. It just looks like I did the most. And yeah, this is something I can never do on a regular basis. It's really very rare that I ever do a full face. I normally don't even do this for the photo shoots and fashion shows that I've recently had. I don't even go all out like this. But because it's like a couples photo shoot and it's going to be kind of like casual glam, I don't know how to describe it. I'm wearing like this cute leather skirt and like a flannel shirt and some gray booties. Like, I don't know, our style is very, it's like a fusion type of style. I don't know. I just wanted my face to be like super glam today. So I actually highlighted. So let's get into what I used. So I washed my face. My face is still breaking out, still kind of freaking out. But this side is much better. This side, not so much. I washed my face, cleansed it, and I didn't moisturize. Instead, I used this Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer, and I use this primer specifically because it acts like a moisturizer to me. But it also helps to mattify, and this is actually the only primer that works with the foundation I'm wearing, which is one of my drugstore favorites. And that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. That's the foundation I have on, in the color Coconut 355. And this is like my perfect skin tone in a bottle. It matches me flawlessly. Just look at this highlight, guys. Like, I never do this, and it's kind of scares me a little bit, like, because I'm not used to seeing my face like this. And this is the foundation I have on, and I applied that using, I warmed it up on the back of my hand, and then used a stippling brush to stipple it all over so that I could get one layer, full, even coverage and application. So I just use this old stippling brush from, like, duo fiber stippling brush from Coastal Scents to do that. And I just stippled it all around, and then I blended it in with my Real Techniques complexion sponge, which is dirty. Love this. And then I went in and highlighted slash concealed with my Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in 30 Cafe Cafe. And I applied this under the eyes, just in the very lowermost part of my forehead right here where you see that it's highlighted. Down the bridge of my nose. I also did the Cupid's bow, which you see that little highlight right here. On the Cupid's bow. And on the chin, you can see it's highlighted. And I use this, and I blended this out with my finger first, and then I went back in with the sponge that I used for my foundation, just so it blended and it wasn't too bright. Then I went in and set my concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Powder in 310 Sun Beige. This is really bright, so I do not bake when I use this to set my highlight, because then it would be way too bright. Right now I feel like it's bright enough, but it's not bad. It kind of blends in with the rest of my body. It's not too bright. So I use this in the color 310 Sun Beige, which is obviously not my skin tone and is way lighter. And I use that to set all the highlighted areas. After that, I set my entire face using my favorite L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder in 700 Classic Tan. And this powder is a little bit lighter than me, but it has more of a yellowish undertone, so it really helps to balance everything out and prepare for the more red products that I put on, that I used to contour with. So I contoured with the same powder, just in the color Cocoa 800. And that's what I used to contour, because I wanted more of a natural contour since I have such a bright highlight. And I contoured my forehead because my forehead is very large. The cheekbones, the nose, and the sides of my chin, and the jawline. And I use this pattern. Pro Matte Infallible. So I use one to set my face and then the darker one to contour with. After that, I went and applied my blush, which I'm about to apply some more on camera because I want it to be a little bit more vibrant. And the blush I use is from Black Radiance, and it is one of their Artisan Color Baked Blushes in Toasted Almond, and it looks like this. This is a really pretty natural color. And that's what I have on my cheeks right now. And it has like a sheen to it. It's not glittery, but it has like a sheen to it, so I didn't really want to highlight, especially since I'm breaking out as well, so I didn't really highlight with anything. But now I'm actually going to add some more blush from my matte blush palette from Beauty Treats, and I'm going to use the red blush right here in the center because I want my blush to pop over. I'm going to get some of that on this brush. I'm just lightly tapping, placing the color first, and then I'm going to go back and blend it out. I love blush, and I kind of want it to be more noticeable. So I'm going to finish my face in this video because I'm not done yet. The eyes really, and I just wanted to add my blush. So that's what that is looking like. Add a little bit more to this side. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. And then, let's go to what I use on my eyes. For my eyes, I use this Perfect 22 palette that I got at my local beauty supply store, and I use this color right here, which is a brown, a shimmery brown. And so on the lids it comes off, it's like a brownish gold color. And I wanted something a little more subtle, but because it's so shimmery, it's also noticeable. And for the crease, I use my Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 360 Cocoa, which is something I also like to, or Mocha, 360 Mocha, something I like to contour with. I just did it today because it's a little bit more harsh and more gray toned, and I wanted something more brown red to contour with. And so I use this for the crease. This is what I use in the crease as my transition slash crease color. And I wanted it to be a little bit daytime smoky. It's very subtle, so I really like that. And then also from that other palette, I used this light champagne shimmery color to highlight the inner corners of my eye and my brow bone. I just used a very small amount on my brow bone and made sure that I blended it out really well. For my brows, I just used a black eyeliner pencil and then blended out like I do in the rest of my videos. And now I need to finish my face, and I want a red lip because I'm wearing mostly black and white, and he's wearing mostly jean and gray. So now I'm going to line my lips. I need a mirror for this. I'm looking at the computer right now. But my lips are already moisturized because I had on some e.l.f. lip gloss for my first class of the day. And this is a Premier Collection lip liner in the color Porto, I believe, maybe? I don't know, it's like a dark wine red color. And for today's drink of the day, I have some green tea. I'm just kind of letting it cool off a little bit. It's like the perfect temperature, nice and like warm hot. Hopefully we still have this photo shoot today. If not, then I'll just be extra beat today. Then we can do it indoors. I don't know. I have to contact the photographer who's my friend. And who's photographed me before. I'm actually going to shout him out in this video. His name is Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown Photography on Facebook. Look him up. And he goes here to Winthrop and he's majoring in fashion photography. But yeah, now my lips are lined and kind of filled in a little bit. The lipstick I'm going to wear is also from the Premier collection, and it's in this color Cinnamon Red. It's kind of like an orange red. I'm applying it more towards the center of my lips. It gives a really nice ombre red effect. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it looks really pretty. Now I'm going to go back in with the liner. To enhance the ombres. And I'm going to top it off with some NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the color Plush Red. Looks like this. I want some really glossy lips. Last but not least, I was thinking about doing eyeliner, but I don't think I want to. Or maybe I do. I don't know. If I do eyeliner, I want to do navy blue just on the tops. Just to help bring out my brown eyes. And for this, I'm using an NYX retractable eyeliner crown. And it's the waterproof Hydrofuge formula. And I'm using the color Deep Blue. And it's a twisted kind. You twist it. And I'm making kind of a thick line on the top Left line only. As you can see, like that. Into the other eye. Oh, it's my worst, so I can't really see. It's very blurry. And that's just gonna help my brown eyes pop more in pictures. And it's gonna look really nice because Corey's gonna be wearing a jean shirt, so it will match him. Right, nicely. This is one of my favorite eyeliner colors for spring anyway. I like to do blue eyeliner instead of black. It just looks better to me. It's just less harsh. It's not as in your face. And I'm kind of doing a wing, but not really. I'm kind of drooping it downwards and out just a tiny bit, as you can see. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And lastly, to complete this look is mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And this is how I do a full face. This is what I call a full face. When I actually highlight, contour, conceal, blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, the full 9 yards. On a daily basis, I do like the modified, toned down, shortcut version. I'm mostly putting mascara on the ends of my lashes so that it doesn't cover up the blue. And I'm not going to go on too many coats because I don't want it to get clumpy. I'm mostly using the tip because that has the most mascara on it, so that I can get a more precise application with less coats. Because I'm already putting a lot on with one layer by using the tip. Corey also loves bold lipstick, which is why I wanted to do a nice bright red lip. I was thinking about doing a black lip, but then I realized I'd have to wear that I have to play saxophone with black lipstick on, and it's really hard to get off off the reeds in the mouthpiece. Even though the mouthpiece I have is black, I just didn't feel like, I was like, I don't want to put that on my reeds. And I like the way, this is about to sound really silly and dumb, I like the way red lipstick stains my reeds. I'm the only girl in my studio too, so they already kind of like judge me for that. Oh well. Technically, you shouldn't have lipstick on your reeds at all, but that's not realistic for my lifestyle. I told one of like the past band work that we had for symphonic band that, and he just died of laughter at me. Mr. Wells, we miss you. But yeah, I was like, yeah, me not wearing lipstick or getting lipstick on somebody or an instrument or reeds is just unrealistic for my lifestyle. You know, it's like telling me to go take my lipstick off. So funny. I try most of the times, but it doesn't happen always. And I'm paying like extra attention to these bottom lashes because I really want them to be defined. As you can see, I actually have bottom lashes. I didn't really know that until this year because I never really used to put mascara on them. And I actually have some nice ones. So I take my time to show them off. I feel like they're almost the same length as like my top lashes. They're quite long. As you guys can see. I'm just making sure that they're nice and defined. Alright, so that completes this look. This is my full highlighted, contoured, concealed, glammed up eyeshadow look, eyeliner, bold lip, highlighted eyebrow, face. New close up. Oh, the mascara I used, didn't tell you guys about that, is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. I use a lot of Maybelline in this video if you can't tell, and a lot of L'Oreal. Those are my two go-to drugstore companies. And a nice bold blush too, just very glam. Feeling kind of patriotic. I've also got red nails. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you in the next video. And if you want me to do more like full face, like super glammed out looks, I'll probably do those on Fridays. And if you have any colors you want to see, leave those suggestions below. But again, thanks for watching and thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube!